Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about triggers in PLSQL. Already we have discussed procedures and functions in PLSQL. So I have posted in previous videos. So now we are going to discuss about triggers in PLSQL. Triggers. So triggers are specialized stored procedures which executes implicitly when a triggering event occurs. So in normal meaning, trigger, it is the same as in PLSQL also. Trigger is an event to occur in PLSQL. So events are DDML statements, DDL statements, system event, and user event. So we have already well known about detailed DML statements, that is table creation, deletion, insertion, the structure related statements, and inserting, updating. So all the table creation and inserting values related uh, events are called DDL and DML statements. A system event means this is called system event to occur. That is system on off, this kind of event, and the particular file saving event. So these kind of events are called trigger events. So all the incidents, so all the events. So if you are starting a program or closing the program, we are opening the database or closing the database, we are updating any database. So all the events related in DBMS are called triggers. So all this happening because of triggers, the external triggers. So if you want to create a table means we have to give the query to create a table. If you want to insert or delete or drop anything, we have to give the query SQL query to do this. So these kind of events are called triggers. The syntax for trigger is, so like functions and procedures also, uh, trigger also having the similar syntax of procedure and the functions. Create or replace, so we can use any one of the keyword create or replace. We already know that if you're newly creating a trigger means we have to give the create keyword alone, or if you're redefining the already existing trigger means we have to give the replace keyword. We can give any one of the keyword, no need to give the both of the keywords, right? And trigger is a keyword, so here in syntax we have to give the keyword and trigger name. So here before or after, insert or delete, so we can mention it before deleting the trigger or after deleting the trigger. And we have to specify these kind of things in trigger and a trigger event on table name for each row. Follow another trigger name. So we can give another trigger name also. Enable or disable. So when condition. So this is not mandatory. So we can give the function condition and declare section. Here we can declare the variables or constants, anything, and a begin to end executable sections. This is normal like procedures and functions. The next move on to the an example related to trigger. So this is the example of trigger. Create a table. So before creating the trigger, we have to note that the table should be created and values, any some value should be there in the table, or at least we can create a table alone. So create table, superheroes or the table here. The name of the table is superheroes. So after that, set server output on is a keyword we have to give for creating the triggers. Create or replace trigger. Trigger name is by superheroes, and before insert or the keywords before or after we can give before or after, insert or delete. On is a keyword, superheroes is a table name, for each row is a syntax, enable or disable is a keyword, then declare is a keyword. Here we can declare the variables. After that we have to go to the begin section. So here the executable part. So here just we are printing the dbms output, that user be user. So we have declared here whatever the variable we are declaring here, we have to use the same variable. So we have used here, then end. So the executable part ends here. This is one more example. Create trigger name, before, insert. These are both are keywords on salary for each row. So after that, if you want, we can give the condition. So condition. Here we can give the condition if we need. So after that, declaration section, we can declare the variable with type. So after that, begin section should start. Begin salary colon equal to. So here we can do the logic part and a printable part. So salary is the so I am declaring the variable salary in declaration part. I should use here that value. So this the same variable should be printed here. So I should use this variable. So which is I declared in declaration part. Salary colon equal to new salary minus old salary. So these are the attributes. Already it is stored in the database. So this is the table name. So this table may contain a number of attributes. This may be one of the attributes on salary table. So salary equal to new salary minus old salary. I am printing here dbms underscore output underscore line of salary difference. This is the user defined statement. We can give any kind of statements, or else without this statement also we can print the value. So just salary we are giving just SAL here means it also print the output, then end. So the meaning is I am why I'm writing this trigger means to find out the salary difference between the old salary and the new salary. So for this purpose I am creating the trigger. So for any kind of reasons or any kind of logical things we can create the triggers. Thank you.